Once upon a time, it's in Tibet, the story, there was a seeker, and he went to his guru. He said, for quite a while I've been meditating, but I am not getting the results. What should be my next step? And his master said to him, you are ready now to go into solitude. Now I want you to go into solitude. There is a cave at such and such place. Go there, make a yantra, make a mandala. I will come and examine once it's done, and then I'll tell you the next step. So he took with him different colors of sand, and he went into a cave, and he started making the mandala. It took him 6 months. It was an intricate design. 6 months later, he goes back to his guru and he says, the design is complete, but I still didn't get the results. Guru says, your sadhana has actually just started now. Let me go see the design first. The Guru went, saw the design, said, oh, this is no good. It needs to change. So he rubbed it and started making a new design. This time, it took him 4 months. He goes back to his guru. He goes, please come and check the design now. The guru goes back. He sees the design. He says, this is good design. Now, I want you to begin your worship. Begin the meditation. The goal of your meditation is to see the form of your deity. And you are going to worship a deity called Yidam. Yidam in Tibet, it's a wrathful deity like Kali. And the disciple got scared. And he said, it's a wrathful deity. What if it harms me? And the Guru goes, you see this yantra here, that is that deity's world. It's not going to step out from his world into yours. So don't worry, you're safe. He starts to do his meditation. It takes him 1 year. 1 year later, he sees the form and he's over the moon. You cannot actually comprehend what it is like to see the form after great austerity. When you really are working very hard towards something, and a year later or some time later, the form manifests in front of you, it is one miraculous experience. Incomparable. Indescribable. So he goes running to his guru. He goes, thank you. I never thought this was ever going to be possible. Today I actually saw my deity. And the master goes, that's very good. But there is still some stuff left. And he goes, oh, but I've seen my deity, what's left? He said, now I want you to talk to your deity. and talking. He goes, but he's still wrathful. What if he curses me? Or he goes, no, he won't do that. He's still in his world. There is a disconnect between your world and his world. So go meditate again and talk to your deity. That's precisely what he does. He goes back into the cave, poor guy, and he starts to meditate, starts to do his japa, his puja, his everything. And it takes him 3 years before his deity starts to hold a conversation with him. And now he's ecstatic. At his first experience, he had thought that he had it all figured out. He saw the ultimate, but now actually there was more. And now he can't wait to go back to his guru. And he goes, Master, you were so right. The deity actually talked to me. And so you are my best disciple. I love you. But there is some stuff unfinished. And he goes, what's left now? He says, I want you to hold that deity. I want you to experience that deity's physical touch, your God, the one you're manifesting. I want you to experience his physical touch and bring him out from that mandala into your world. And he said, but he will for sure kill me. He goes, no, he's already favorable to you. That's why he's talking. Even a bad man has friends, you know. So he's not going to hurt you, for sure. Don't be afraid. And that's exactly what he does. He goes back. It takes him another 3 years before the deity manifests his form, talks to him, comes out of the mandala and says, now I will be with you for the rest of your life and I will guide you. Clearly, there was no greater boon he could have asked for. Completely fulfilled. He went back to his guru. He prostrated. My, you were so right. How am I ever going to repay you? What do I have to do now? Guru goes, now nothing is to be done. Just go, rejoice, enjoy. Be with the world, spread the knowledge, spread the light. He does that. He is now talking to his deity. His deity is always guiding him. A year later, he goes back to his guru. And he says, I have a question actually. He goes, for me, why your deity is not answering it? He goes, no, you have to answer this question for me. Guru Gobind dau khade kake lagu pai. Balihari Guru apno Gobindiyo dikha. You're the one who led me to him, so I have to ask you this question. Because my question is linked to actually my deity. And it's not even about the deity, it's about the doubts of his existence. He goes, what? He goes, I actually feel I've just created it. With my extreme concentration, I created a form. And I've tapped into the supernatural source now that it talks to me and I can see the form over and over again, but I think it is my creation. There is no special third element coming into play here. I have created it. It's not real. It's an illusion. And Guru goes, you have really disappointed me. Go back into the cave and meditate. And get over your doubts. Resolve your confusion. And then come back to me and tell me your findings. He goes there into the cave. Spends another 3 years. Comes back and says, I am very sorry I had to disappoint you. But I cannot be dishonest. I cannot be untruthful to you. I cannot lie to you. The truth is, earlier I believed, earlier I thought, earlier I felt it was my creation. Now I'm actually sure it's my creation. I have created this thing. It is actually an illusion, but a very elaborate, a very perfect illusion. And Guru says, you know what? I'm sorry I was too harsh on you. But tell me something. Can you touch the ground? Yes. Does it feel real? Yes. Do you not see the mountains? Yes. Don't they feel real? Yes. Do you not see the river? Yes. Do you not hear it flowing? Yes. Does it not feel real? Of course it does. Well then, this world, however real it is appearing to you, is just as elaborate an illusion as the deity you created. Koham kastum kutayata kame janani ko me tata iti paribhavya sarvam saram visham tukatva swapana vichara. Who's your father? Who's your mother? Who am I? What is all this? Think of this world as a dream. So enjoy while it lasts, but you don't have to cling to the enjoyment because that is not going to last. So this world is a creation of the collective consciousness. Otherwise, something as miraculous as Earth revolving at breakneck speed and rotating on its own axis in the middle of nowhere. No beginning, no end. That is the macrocosm. Similarly, your mind has no beginning, no end. This is a microcosm. There are stars in the macrocosm. There are neurotransmitters in your body. The rivers, water. 70% water on earth. There is 70% water in your body.